there's Brandy fan. There's Beth. There's Eric and your parents.
Well, hello everybody.
Wow,
yes, we're starting a little bit early tonight.
On time.
Yeah, I kind of got lost
I don't
there.
know.
I just kind of got lost in my groove.
I mean, you're groovy. Oh, hey. Is that error message supposed to be there?
Oh yeah, no, that pops up every night. Yes, indeed. Hi everybody. Yeah, so we got here a little bit early. I don't know why we're starting early, but we are. So just bear with us. We have a big reveal starting in just a moment.
Do we? Oh, yeah. We do. Yeah.
It's right behind the sign.
I see. Yeah. I thought you meant my haircut.
Oh well, we have so much to talk about tonight. We're so glad that you guys are with us. By the way, you broke the internet last night. I just want to let everybody know who participated in the Epic Games
There were like
game of
1,100
Cards
comments
Against.
on that thing.
1,100 comments.
That was insane. I like how even when other people write the show, we're exhausted after the show.
I was
honestly,
honestly
it was exhausting.
I'm not kidding you guys. I broke a sweat last night. It was crazy. We'll get to this in a second, but I'm like, every time something like that happens, you're like, oh, I'm really sweaty and I don't feel, things are kind of warm. You instantly, your mind starts going to, am I getting it? Am I getting it? Hello, Chris Franco. Hello, my brother.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Totally
I'm so glad. Dr. John Hayden's here, everybody. This is
Dr. John, we have a math question for you tonight.
Oh,
I'm glad you're here.
Yes, we do have some math questions. They involve physics and math and such. So
there's Christy Fix.
Christy Fix, everybody's showing up.
It's so shocking that we're both here and we're on time. We thought maybe we would just start the show before I spilled a drink. If we give it too much time, then I'll spill something. So,
Oh, Chris Franco says they took their hobby horse video, editing now. Fantastic.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome news. Can't wait to see.
We were thinking that maybe the Atwoods
had broken
destroyed the hobby horse video.
They dunked so hard. Am I right? Like that hobby horse video was so extreme.
I feel like all of us are in shock. It's been a week. Maybe we can recover and do some, do something. Yeah, they did. They straight crushed it. I sent that video over to Lisa Hazen, and
her
it
mind
played.
Exploded.
And then there was a long pause, and then there was like 3 texts in a row, like, "Oh,
what the fuck did I just see?
My God." That was amazing.
Oh,
and I feel like I don't want to make something unless I can make that.
No. It's absolutely, that was a karate kick to the Adam's apple is what that was. That was just...
I want it to be the Pulp Fiction of hobby horse video. Which is what theirs
Vincent,
was.
Are we good?
Yeah, I don't know.
We good, Vincent? Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent.
Check out the big brain on Brett. All right, you guys, should we jump in and do this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's have a show. Yeah, I mean,
all right.
You know what? My dad's got a barn.
We're on time.
We're on time. We got some lights.
Right. All right, here we go.
I have a brand new pad, which I'm so excited to.
Oh my God, I can't wait for you to show that
off.
off.
This is very exciting. Okay,
can't wait.
Yeah,
that was like the big accomplishment of Sunday.
It's the only show. Stefan and Lori.
Second intro.
Hang on. Yeah.
It's the only show with Stefan and Lori. And now, here are your hosts, Stefan and Lori.
Well, welcome to one and all. It is indeed the only show. I am Stefan. She is Lori, of course. It is Sunday, the 26th. We are the only show that is on during the pandemic. We are with you every night at 8 p.m. You are stuck with us, and we are so grateful for that fact. Welcome to you guys, and I will just say we will start, as we always do, with a couple of retractions. The one that we will start with, which I think is most salient, is for those of you who were with us last night, you will know that we pretty much broke the goddamn internet with the COVID Cards Against Humanity.
That was intense.
Were so funny. There were like over 1,100 comments. By the end of the game, we regret that we did not figure out how to end the game before we began.
We should work on that.
Yeah.
But we do have a new winner.
Yeah, and actually, you want to hop up there and straighten his picture.
Oh no, he's coming off the wall already. No.
Well, since you got it, let's take a look at this photo. So this is a young Brett Drool.
That's right.
One would assume
he's fake eating a frog
at summer camp. Yeah, so he was our winner of the show last night.
Yeah.
So he goes back up on the wall. So, I do have some applause for you, Brett.
That's right. That's right.
If you're watching,
I don't know if he's here.
No,
Maybe he's still recovering from his big win last night.
Yeah, that was a big effing deal. So I'm also sorry. I'm also sorry for myself that I didn't open the door. As I was saying just moments ago, I had broken into a sweat, and I turned. You ever do this where you're just like sitting around, and all of a sudden you like turn the chair just slightly, and you feel like, and do I have vertigo? And of course, immediately your mind's just going, do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? So
do I have the vid? Oh no!
So anyway, I opened the door.
It was just really hot in here.
Yeah. So we regret the error. I don't know why we don't bother to just open the fucking door. It's not like we're keeping anybody out.
It's true. We feel like it's more soundproof with the door closed, I guess, and we can like watch the dog. I don't know.
By the way, I'm hoping that you'll notice our new addition to the set here, directly behind you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, we got a few things going on. How about this? It's the morning zoo. It's Big Mouth and the Cutie Pie on Z1100 FM.
Oh no, Bob West named it Pandemic Zoo.
Pandemic Zoo.
It's Pandemic Zoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have way too much fun with this goddamn thing tonight.
What
But
do I
anyway,
want?
as we said, no. I'm randomly hitting pads at this point. It was completely unrelated. You never get a wah. No, you always get a. How about this?
Ooh.
Yeah. So as you will see behind us, we have the only show rock because my mom rocks.
Yes.
We have 8-Ball Pope with the 8-ball. We have Beaver Cubes, and we have our little toast man here.
Mr. Toast.
So just keep in mind that if you do submit some goodies to the show, they will be prominently displayed here on the show. So, So I was out today and just kind of driving around. I headed over to my folks' place because it's just nice to get out of the fucking house, even if you're not, you can't really do the things that you used to do. But as I'm driving around, I'm thinking to myself, the new normal, I got used to the new normal very quickly, right? I'm seeing people walking along with masks, and everything seems kind of normal, and I'm just like, I don't really know what to do with that information other than just kind of like air it out and just be like, I didn't want to get used to this. I don't think any of us wanted to get used to this, but here we are.
It seems okay though. Like it seems like we're all going to be okay because we're all okay with this, and it's just normal. Like it's not. We're not panicking. We're just wearing masks.
I'm proud of everybody. Everybody's taking this very seriously.
Everyone's remaining calm.
The one thing that I really genuinely do miss is traveling. And so we started thinking like, well, is there any place on Earth that you could go where you have zero chance of infection? And I believe the answer is on Earth, Antarctica. I don't think they have any. They don't have any cases. However, if you take a plane there, you're probably going to bring one there, right?
Yeah, and what if and then you can give it to animals too. So what if you're responsible for getting rid of all the penguins in Antarctica?
Yep, on our.
Because you'd make out with a penguin in Antarctica.
Would I?
In Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
Yeah, I'm regretting that decision to say that.
Next to me. So anyway, we realized that really the only place left where humans inhabit that is safe right now is the International Space Station, which I looked it up and it still exists. How about that? That's pretty crazy, right?
We were wondering, like, and this is if you're wondering, what do they talk about in their house? This is really what we talk about. This is really a conversation that we had earlier today. And we're like, let's just put it in the show. It's super random.
Yeah. So I looked this up. There are 32,000 cubic feet of space on the space station. And
why cubic feet?
Because they don't do square feet because they don't have a fucking floor. They don't need a floor,
That's
right?
right.
The space station is measured in cubic feet because there's just the astronauts just float from partition to partition and whatever. So we started thinking about some of the some of the things that would be particularly irksome, problematic, things that would maybe not occur to those of us here on planet Earth that would be a problem. The one thing that I can't stop thinking about is space toilets.
Yeah, that was your thing. You were like, what about the toilet?
What about the toilet?
What about pooping?
So,
pooping in space.
So, John Hayden, this is where you come in. Dr. John Hayden.
Great. He's like, great. This is a great intro.
This is here we are. We brought you in just for this very moment. This is your moment. Do we suppose that there is some sort of like diaper apparatus thing with a tube or like because really, so much could go wrong in this scenario. Am I right? I mean,
there's not a lot of margin for error, right?
But
you put your butt on the toilet.
There have to have been mishaps in the past. It's like wait. Oh God, that's.
Is
I'm
it
sorry,
angled in a certain way?
Yeah.
And then like, how do you make it so?
I don't know.
Whatever you. put out doesn't float away.
What we're guessing is they sorted this out initially back in the 60s, and there have been iterative steps along the way, probably informed by some missteps.
Based on mishaps, and then reports written about those mishaps.
We also started thinking about
pee floating through the space station.
Or something else. And
that was awkward.
So we also started thinking, like, what if you hate your fellow cosmonauts, right? You're just up there, you're fucked. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna float over to the far end of the space station, but that's about it, right? That's as far as you can go. And then
this was the conversation. Like, everyone has a coworker they don't like,
right? Everybody does.
Everyone has an annoying coworker, and you're like, oh my god, I have to tolerate you all day. And then I go home and drink wine, forget about you, and then I go to work the next day. Okay, if they send you to the space station with that person, you're like, god damn it! If you tell me that story one more time, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Damn it! And you know that even though it is probably a matter of private record, not public record, there have to have been fistfights in space.
And I wonder,
and it'd be like you can't really get any traction on it, right? It'd be like punching a balloon. It's like, whew.
And you can't go for a walk.
No.
You can't go for a drive. So they have it worse than us.
You can go for a float.
Exactly.
I'm going to do a little space
Don't
walk.
talk to me. Just turn your head away. I don't like you, okay?
Also, we're like, people have had to have hooked up in space, right? If only for scientific purposes. They just had to kind of see, like, but then that also is sort of awkward, too. Like, what are you going to, you can't really...
Are they gay for space at that point?
No. Women have it in space, too.
No, so, I know, but if
but I like the term "gay for space."
Gay for are they like? Do they hook up with each other, and then they're just like, you know what, we're bored. We're going to document the whole thing. It'll be a great addition to humanity.
So what we realized is really we're all kind of in astronaut training right now. So Elon Musk will be ready to make the Mars trip after this. So sign us up.
I feel like he should address the COVID first. He seems to be able to fix a lot of things.
He'll do it in his snarky, superior, libertarian bullshit way. Who is with us on the fine broadcast? I've seen so many friendly faces. Courtney Hammeister, I see, has joined us.
Yes.
Maleficent is here.
That's right. John Hayden is here. Dr. Space, I was just going to call you.
So, John, maybe show your work. Tell us how the space toilet works, and give us a little heads up on that. I imagine there's physics involved. There would have to be.
Let's see. Oh, Jack Meinberg is giving Brandy Faye a hard time. I had to look up sucrian, and Google let me know you meant suction.
Uh-oh.
We've got the Atwoods. We've got Michelle McHugh here. Michelle Moore.
Well, hello,
Michelle
McHugh.
Maiden name
My dear
wrong.
friend. That is so cool.
Chris James. Jack Meinberg says, Courtney, I miss you.
Aww.
Jack Meinberg, we have a beaver cube for you.
Yes,
we can mail it, or we can drive it down to your house.
Yeah, it's not this one, but this is what you'll get. By the way,
one.
there is a beaver cube heading your way eventually.
Also, I wanted to announce that Stefan took the spouse haircutting challenge yesterday.
How'd I do?
He cut my hair.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
Yeah,
I mean, my hair is, I guess, pretty simple. I don't know. Was
basically,
was it nerve-wracking?
No, you just leaned your head forward. I made a straight line across the bottom.
It looks good.
We trimmed some ends. We all lived. Everybody we have a story to tell.
Yeah. I liked it. I will shave just the back part of the neck part.
I mean, there's just not that much to work with.
But the clippers, I'm afraid of.
I don't know. I
don't think I can reciprocate that.
I wouldn't be worried at all about taking anything to this because it's like, what the fuck? You're not going to fuck it up. I mean, it's like...
I'm afraid of leaving a bald spot back
and then I'll just
you have to go all the way by, and I'm responsible
for
that. It's too much pressure.
And Wally, hello to you. So anyway, we're so grateful that you guys could join us on the broadcast this evening. We were just we had a protracted discussion about dinner today because we're all stuck indoors. I think we've been indoors now for well over a month. Most of us been eating all the same shit for just weeks at a time. We can't go to restaurants, right? Can't go to other people's homes.
Right. And that's what we realized, we eat the same 6 or 7 meals every week.
And so here's basically how our conversation goes. I'll be in the middle of making lunch or whatever, and I'm kind of cleaning up, and I'm like, well, what do we want for dinner tonight?
Chicken, and I don't care.
I don't fucking care.
I hate dinner. I don't care.
Fucking fuck dinner. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah.
That's every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah,
I want to eat cereal for dinner.
Yeah. So in this segment,
we try to be civilized adults who eat like a vegetable.
We're grown-ups.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I swear I'm going to start eating a peanut butter sandwich every night and just calling it good. I'm just going to... And I'm going to, like, toast it and put different things on it. Like, here's a banana.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, add a little fiber to that.
I don't care.
Just, for good measure.
I don't care anymore.
We get to a certain age. So in this segment, I thought it would be fun if we helped each other. Right? So we have our list of menu items. This is literally, I have this shit on the fridge. This is literally what I cook. You can see how many of these are crossed out, right? So I thought maybe we'd share some of our menu items with y'all, and then you guys could help us gussy up our menu. We might be able to offer some tips to you. By the way, did you guys happen to see Senator Mark Warner making a tuna melt?
What he thought was a tuna melt.
Oh my God, you guys.
Even I could make it better than that.
So this is a grown man. Who's achieved the office of senator, right? The most august body and deliberative body on the planet, as it is known. Guy takes a plate, takes a slice of white bread, plops it down, opens a can of tuna, pours the can of tuna on top of it, water and all, just slops it on the bread, and then puts like a slice of American cheese and puts it in the microwave for 1 minute. It was horrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. Kamala Harris, God bless her, she made a response video in which she, first of all, put on an apron, like a grown-up, and then, she sliced up red onions and some, little bits of green apple, and actually, she added curry powder to the tuna salad, which I thought was a really nice addition. So in that way, she not only helped Mark Warner, who obviously lives like a bachelor, for 9 months out of the year, but also helped me. So I thought maybe we could kind of do a little bit of that with each other, right?
I think we're hit on something here because everybody says the food thing is becoming a nightmare.
Yeah.
Christy said that they went to McDonald's because they were too bored to eat.
Wow.
So,
all right.
You know what? I'm going to say this. We will share our food list with you, and please share your food list with us because we'll cook through your list. Or, he'll cook through your list.
I think, if you guys send me some fun recipes, we might even do a live cooking show. We were talking about that earlier. I thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to do.
What will I do during the live cooking show? I don't know how to cook.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
The cat's out of the bag. Yeah, so, I don't know how to
cook. Actually, tomorrow, I'm going to bring out some of the recipes from my grandmother's cookbooks. Holy shit. Spleens and brains in these. I am not kidding you. Spleens, brains, and gelatin.
Tomorrow we'll do some weird recipes.
Good God.
But we're being super serious. Like, we're sick of all our food.
Try something new with cottage cheese. Make a little face. Make a little Carmen Miranda face.
I'll try something new with cottage cheese. I'll try throwing cottage cheese in the garbage.
All right, so here is our list of menu items. And just keep in mind, please, I fucking hate 90% of these things. All right, so burgers and fries, right? So I am done with it. Okay, first of all, actually, you know what? I'm going to back up.
You're never going to do that again.
I'm going to back up. We have to make a disclaimer here. This is going to be just a bucket.
A gallon of white wine.
Back up the white wine truck and
Let's all just agree this is a safe space.
We have food.
We have shelter. We have food. We have friends.
We are so incredibly fortunate.
Internet.
Yeah. So
now we're whining about our food choices.
Disclaimer: this is just a gallon of white wine. So anyway, bottoms up, y'all. We're gonna bitch about food. Okay, so the first thing, and I try to keep paleo without being an asshole about it. So it's a lot of meat and veggies and things like that. Burgers and fries. I eat it with iceberg lettuce instead of the bun. I am so fucking sick of this. And so at the time that I realized that I'm tired of this, Lori has just bought one of those stack of
You put it on the list!
I know, because I still wanted it at the time, and I just...
Okay, so I get home with it, and he's like, I'm not making that anymore.
I don't want those anymore. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So now
what can
we need to know what to do with that big
frozen
stack
patties,
of frozen burger
like
patties.
Mel's
What should we
Diner.
do with it?
Hey, Thingy, wrote us up.
What should we do with it?
Yeah.
Give us a recipe. Can we make a meatloaf? Can we make a...
Yeah, something. Hamburgers. What are we doing with all the hamburgers?
Can we make a taco salad out of it, or
probably? Yeah, it's not bad.
Like a meat.
I mean, look, if I really wanted to just take the ground beef, I could, make some other sorts of, sauces and things. I could use it in chili, whatever. We also have an air fryer. But here's the thing with our air fryer: we make exactly 3 items with it. We make fries, sweet potato fries and regular fries. We make chicken wings, and we make green beans. It's like we got to page 4 of the thing, and we're like, nope. Done.
That's because page 4 said fish and chips, and we tried that, and it was disgusting.
Oh God, it was so dry.
It was so gross.
Don't use.
And we were like, "That's
fryer.
it. We've reached the end of the things we can make with the air fryer."
So if you have interesting ideas for an air fryer,
but now we're sick of French fries, so we're going to have to go further in the book.
What red-blooded American is sick of French fries? This guy apparently. So anyway,
I mean, air fryer French fries, great, right? But what we've realized is if you can't. That's a long clip.
Yeah, I got to cut that one down.
That goes on a long
I think I'm
time.
going to cut that one down.
That what we've realized is if you can't break up your staples with things like, oh, let's run to the Mexican food place and get dinner with friends, or let's go over to your parents and make them cook for us, or, let's go, literally do anything else, then your staple food list becomes your only food list.
That's it.
And then you need help.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for. We're here for help.
So we also have an Instant Pot, and I think we have a crock pot, but really they just don't. You don't really need to have two, because really an Instant Pot is just a crock pot for impatient people like me. And also, and you made this point this morning, a crock pot takes usually 6 to 8 hours to cook something. And when you have to figure that out, it's breakfast.
Right. And I don't know if you guys have this experience. Again, this is a gallon of white wine. But you go, here's what I want put in the crock pot.
And it's like 10 in the morning.
It's like 10 in the morning. And then you put all the ingredients in and you're like really ambitious. And then like 4 hours goes by and you smell it and you're like, I'm not eating that.
I don't want that.
I don't care what you say. I'm not eating that. Yeah. I will eat a peanut butter sandwich before I eat whatever that is.
Exactly. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to freeze it and I'm going to never eat it. And I'm going to find it in the back of the freezer 6 months from now and throw it the fuck out.
Later I will throw it in the garbage. But you will not, because it's the quarantine. So you will eat it.
Yeah.
Begrudgingly 3 days from now.
Yeah.
When it's frozen already.
Yeah. So that's no good. So we try to start the week off healthy. We'll do things like Chinese chicken salad. Like tonight we did stir fry, which was really on life support for me. But we figured out a way to kind of gussy up the stir fry a little bit, so that came back from the dead. But it's kind of on its last legs.
It's marginal though. Yeah. I think you're just about to do that thing where you're like, I won't eat this, and you throw it away and eat something else.
That is so true.
Right in the middle of dinner.
Just a millimeter away of just like, no, absolutely not.
Okay, do any of you have a crock pot recipe for something? Because I see a lot of you saying, I love the crock pot. Good. Tell us something.
Well, but love the shit out of it.
Tell us something to put in that crock pot.
Exactly.
We're desperate for recipes.
The thing that we eat more often than I care to recount is chicken
fries and sprouts. Chicken fries and sprouts. Chicken fries and sprouts.
My fucking God. So I put a little bit of gravy in there. I make some chicken gravy and put that in there.
I'm sick of that gravy.
I'm so fucking sick of that gravy. Oh, and also, this is fun. The way that I make Brussels sprouts is I julienne them. So I'll cut the stems up and then I'll sit there and I'll thin slice them. And then I'll be tossing them in the pan and kind of not looking as I'm going and just listening to a podcast or whatever. And all of a sudden I realize she's standing there right next to me. I'm like, why is the pile in the pan getting lower? Is because she's standing there eating the Brussels sprouts out of the pan, one after the other.
But I'm hungry by then. So I want a dinner by then, and I'm eating the dinner out of the pan, right? I know it's very annoying.
No. It used to annoy me, but I've been beaten down.
That's right.
I'm Carol Baskin's husband.
He needs help.
Yeah, just
needs help.
Blink twice.
Blink twice for help.
Carol Baskin's husband, if you need help. Oh, and you actually, by the way, hello, Jeff Wardson. Yes, my humor twin. You actually went, and I thought this was great. You went to go you're not crazy about eating meat, and quite frankly, I could do without it if I could find a decent substitute. So you went out and sourced some, but...
I just can't cook meat. I'm always like, oh my God, I'm going to make one wrong move, and then I'm going to make myself sick, and then I will have only myself to blame,
really,
so I just don't cook it.
The only meat that you have a lot of margin for error with is beef, right? Otherwise... chicken, pork, one way or the other, it's really dry, or you're going to regret it in the middle of the night. Yeah,
I don't. So when I'm on my own or I have to cook for myself, I just cook anything that's not meat. I'll make beans. I'll make a burrito. I know how to make food. I just don't know how to cook meat. So I was at the store and I was like, all right, I think I can contribute to this situation. Yeah. I bought the Beyond Burger.
Heard of this?
It's like a burger. It's supposed to taste like a burger, but it's made of like sweet potatoes and some other stuff. And
it's red. It's supposed to approximate.
So one night I get it out and I'm like, wait a minute. You have to cook the Beyond Burger for like 15 minutes on each side.
No, that's just no.
In the oven.
That is fucking double jeopardy. Am I right? Like it's already going to taste like shit.
I totally get if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. That's so great. And what I'm saying is, it still tastes weird to me. I feel like it should be cooked in 5 minutes.
Absolutely, right? A veggie burger should be like, here it is, put it in the microwave oven, 60 seconds, eat it, choke it down, good night, right? But now they've got this fancy mess where it didn't even have microwave instructions on it. So, like, you guys can just get right the fuck over yourselves.
Well, I got something called Chicken, which is made by a company called Corn with a Q. I'm over all these cute names.
Yeah.
And I cooked that for 10 minutes on each side, and then it was dry as crap.
I don't know.
I had to slather it in ketchup just to pretend it wasn't.
They have not gotten their game together with the meat substitutes yet. And speaking of sort of a meat substitute, we do a lot with eggs. Omelets, huevos rancheros, breakfast burritos. I'm actually getting very close to being done with eggs at this point. And also, and this is very strange, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, they're rationing eggs at the store. You can only get, like a couple cartons at a time?
Yes, you can get 2 cartons, although there was really not a specific on whether a carton constituted a dozen or 18 eggs. And I'm like, we're 2 people. We don't need 36 eggs per visit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, the last time I was shopping for your parents, it was like, they said, oh, is this 1 or 2 transactions? Because you can't get more than 2 things of eggs at once. And I was like, what is everyone doing with
Who's
eggs?
hoarding eggs? A, first of all, they only last 6 weeks, right, in the container. And B, what are you making?
How many eggs can you eat?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I mean, is there something that we don't know about eggs? Like there's an egg sandwich.
Yeah.
There's a scrambled egg. There's an omelet. There's like the 2 eggs you put in a cake. What else is there?
I don't know. I'm keen to learn.
Are there 18 eggs in a quiche?
We've talked about egg salad, maybe? I don't know.
Okay,
yeah.
but if you make a quiche, you can't freeze a quiche, right?
Can you? I don't know. I know nothing about quiche. I've never made one. Any quiche heads out there?
I mean, here's the other thing. We're 2 people.
Yep.
Right. So, what are you feeding your kids?
Yeah.
Like.
That. Yeah. Actually, I really do feel for parents right about now. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so we can't make enough to eat. Like, we can't make a whole dozen eggs and eat it over the course of a day. Like, we're just not. We're just 2 adults, right? But I guess if you had a bunch of little kids, you could feed them eggs every day, and then you'd be good, and that's why they're rationing the eggs.
As long as the kids keep eating the eggs, though. Like, I get concerned for our friends who have kids, because, like, I remember being kind of finicky about certain things when I was a kid. I'm like, no, I'm not going to eat that anymore. And what do you tell a kid? It's like, it's like, okay, eat your, dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. It's like, no. I don't want to. I want a Big Mac. And it's like, well, I'm sorry.
We have bagel bites
quarantine.
For when kids come over to our house because we're not monsters.
Right. Yeah.
We just don't.
We have the little fruit punch in a pouch kind of thing.
Exactly. We have the milk that's little. Yeah. But you know what? I was even eyeing those bagel bites the other day.
I take a swipe at those.
I'm gonna eat those. Yeah, I don't care. Who knows when little kids are gonna come over here again?
We're actually something that you kind of brought into the mix is casseroles. I'm tolerating casseroles right now.
I knew how to make a chicken casserole at one point in my life. And I was like, that's cool. Here's a chicken broccoli condensed milk. Wait, not condensed milk.
No, it's a condensed
cream of
soup.
Chicken.
Yeah,
cream of
chicken soup.
It's like condensed soup.
Yes.
That's a good casserole.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can only eat that once a week because it's got your whole daily allocation of sodium.
Yeah, my doctor said I'm not getting enough sodium and saturated fat, really. So that is really just what the doctor didn't order. Those Campbell condensed cream soups are just like, I'm convinced they weigh more than the other soups. They're literally just like, when you open it up and the glop that comes out, it's so appetizing.
It's like a layer of chicken, a layer of broccoli, a layer of that soup, and then like a layer of cheese.
With breadcrumbs.
It's good for you.
I mean, come on. That's fantastic.
There's vegetables in there. Yeah. That's why it's good for you.
Sort of.
What else is on that list? There's a tuna
chili.
sandwich.
There's chili.
And you wrote, no!
Oh, yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Well, yeah, tuna sandwiches.
No!
No, not doing that anymore. I have made so much chili. Chili's coming out my fucking ears right now. We may have revived that a little bit when I made it with some pulled chicken. I made some pulled chicken in the Instant Pot and put that in there. That seemed to...
That was good.
A little different.
Maleficent said chicken chili, so we did that.
Yeah.
And do you have some special way to make chicken chili? Because legitimately, we're on the end of our rope with chili.
Yeah. I'm really kind of coming into the home stretch on chili.
I think I mentioned like a week ago we were going to make beans and rice. I was going to make beans and rice and eat it for every meal.
I warned you,
and you're like, that'll last 2 days.
Yeah, it won't.
But what are we all going to eat? I'm serious.
I don't know, you guys. So the one thing that we seem to still be able to tolerate is tacos. That's still. Are you still good with tacos?
Eric said Taco Tuesday and Friday.
Okay, yeah. So, why not make 2? Yeah.
You know what? Tacos are good 2 days in a row.
I'm not mad at tacos yet.
But here's the thing, you guys. We're going to ruin all of our staples,
That's
right?
the thing.
What are we going to do when all this is over? We're just going to eat takeout every single night?
Yeah, man. Just
because
down,
all of our staples,
Popeyes,
like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday foods, we've all burned out on all of it.
Completely.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah,
so what are you doing?
Oh, potato leek soup. That actually sounds dope.
Oh, that actually sounds really good.
Totally do that. So yeah, and then we also, we have our special night where we'll have like spaghetti or chicken parma, lasagna, or steak and mac and cheese or something like that. So we're not savages, we do treat ourselves once a week. It's nice, but
yeah, we'll have like steak, mac and cheese, something pasta related. But you can't do that every night, or else you get fat.
Yeah, and
so,
anyway, it's yeah.
So yeah, we're in a conundrum. And one thing that I remembered today actually is that you have a thing that we don't have on that list, which is a skillet, which is
I'll take red potatoes and chicken and
some kind of Brussels sprouts,
fucking Brussels sprouts and mushrooms, and I'll kind of and then put it all in there together, just because I don't know. It's like I'm trying to be inventive. I'm trying to kind of work with what I've got. An Iron Chef night is fun. I know you guys have probably tried this, where you're just like, okay, what on earth is on hand in my cupboard and in my refrigerator? Let's just throw all that shit together and kind of make something. I like a good challenge. Actually, when we were doing the Iron Challenge today, it's like the secret ingredient is tedium, boredom. Yeah.
That's a good point, Jack Meyerberg. All of your friends are eating at taco trucks. That I wouldn't go to a taco truck right now. I don't think I would go to one.
I don't think I could do it, you guys.
Well, we need to be our own food trucks,
right?
Right. We need to crowdsource some good recipes.
So let's help each other out.
We figure you put your recipes in the comments.
Continue the thread. Yep.
Then we'll all cook each other's recipes.
Yep. Absolutely. And
because
then,
we're all going to burn out on food. I can see it coming.
Yeah. No, it's definitely happening.
Today I was like, I'm going to eat a grilled cheese.
Well,
grilled cheese is the worst thing for you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we can. So anyway, let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep the thread going, and we actually, I might make some of your recipes. Send me some of your recipes, and maybe I'll do a live cooking show. That'd be fun.
Yeah, should we do a live cooking show from the kitchen, which is over there?
We'll ask 8-Ball Pope.
Yeah.
Wave goodbye, 8-Ball Pope. Bye-bye. I say, hey, everybody, have you heard the news? It's the only show tonight. Shooting the shit with Stefan and Lori. It's gonna be out of sight. We're talking about COVID and being shut in. We're talking about pouring a big glass of white wine and bitching about how we're sick of all our fucking food. And my God, we're in. Hey, everybody, it's Stefan and Lori tonight. All right, congratulations again to our winner last night, Brett Drool. We will see you guys mañana. Keep the thread going. We'll be monitoring.
Send us some recipes for real. We're oh my God.
Right.
We had nothing to eat.
I love you guys. Bye.